You are now tuned into the Anonymous Source Podcast.
Welcome back, everyone. Anonymous Source Podcast. I'm your host, Big Dan, True Crime Podcast. Uh, and I thought this topic was kind of over, but it seems I'm one of them people that can't avoid the comments and the comment section and all that. And there was a couple disturbing comments. One, it's three disturbing comments that I'm gonna address. The one is doing it for the clout. No one's doing it for the clout. I don't care about clout or recognition. I'm already successful. This is something that I do for fun. I don't even charge RB, and then we work out. We got a barter system that we go together. I just help them out with these some young brothers from West Philly that's doing their thing and making an impact in the podcast game. So I contribute whatever I can contribute to it because they're my young boys. Second, I have another podcast that I produce, the realest podcast ever. Very successful podcast. Very, very successful podcast without any nonsense. Political stuff, real deep stuff, celebrity guests. So I'm pretty known in the city. I'm behind the scenes, but the people that need to know who I am know who I am. So as far as like any kind of clout chasing and all that, and number one, the main part is I done did fed time. I done been to jail. I done been shot. I done been through shit. I don't. If it was some kind of clout chasing, I wouldn't allow. It wouldn't be involved in any type of violence. No type of violence. Nothing to do with violence. You know. So for people to think it's staged, I don't know if the other party is trying to backtrack and try to clean it up, or that's what y'all believe. But no, violence on camera is not nothing you stage. Guns is not to be played with. I said that in my last video. It's not a play, not to be played with, not to be joked around with. It's to be pulled out and it's to put some shit down. And third and finally is why did he come to a podcast strapped? That's weird. And if he wanted to fight, why didn't he fight and why would he have to shoot him? Look, right. People is dressed nicely, smelling good. People came to do a job. People came to do a job in your neighborhood that you called us to do. See, I think that's where a lot of stuff get misconstrued. We didn't contact him to do the podcast. He contacted us. And if you watch Chia MacJaw, he say he knew that these the type of questions that was going to be asked or whatever. So it was an intimidating factor on the other party that backfired. So now, since the unpopular crowd got the upper hand over the popular person that people like, they try to shift narratives. And I'm gonna teach y'all one thing about critical thinking. Critical thinking is like chess. You gotta think 5, 6 plays past the original play. So y'all saying they should have fought it. All right. Let's say he fights, right? He fight him. And RB is strong, pause. I just started working out in the gym. If you follow me in my journey, I'm about to get the weight loss surgery or whatever. So I've been going to the gym. We go to the gym 5:30, 6 in the morning. He warms up with the 75-pound dumbbells. And then he goes straight to the 90s. Like, he is strong. He's fit, pause. He did the Rocky Run jog 6 miles. Like, he could have really hurt him. When he stepped to him, he could have just grabbed him, picked him up, flicked him on his head. They would have hit his head on that metal. Those are iron chairs that they sitting on. He could hit his head on the iron chair, have a brain hemorrhage, and die. Now it's not self-defense. It's assault. 3rd-degree assault. The safest option was the firearm. Now, critical thinking, you got to think down the road. All right, if he beat his ass fighting, all his friends jump in. I know Cherry like, oh, he said it was 170. No, it was about 4 or 5 people off to the side, off the camera that you didn't see. If he whips Johnnie ass and then they come and jump us, then what? In the project. Well, if people start running out the projects with frying pans and motherfucking sticks and bats and shit. This is not our neighborhood. We know no one in this neighborhood. And you know Philadelphia, you need to have a gun at all times, 24/7. I tell any and everybody who's not a felon to go get your license to carry. Go get it, go get it, go get it. Go back to my episode with Maj Toure, gun right activist, where he explains everyone, you have the Second Amendment right to bear a firearm to protect you. So the critical thinking ain't, oh, come on, let's fight. Shit can go left from a fight. Somebody can walk over, stab him in the back. We don't notice it. I'm fat. If it's a brawl, I gotta jump in it. I got 2 bullets in my back already. Got a bullet in my back, got 1 lodged in my pelvis. I need 2 knee replacements, and I'm overweight. How do you think that's gonna end for me? I'm gonna get my ass kicked. I'm gonna throw 2 punches and be out of breath and get my motherfucking ass kicked. So now you got a whole neighborhood against 4 people. You got an old white person that can barely throw a punch. You got a cameraman, which a photographer, which I know nothing about, so I don't know, I mean, whether he's gonna stay neutral, he's gonna help, he's gonna do that. Then you got Mark and RB. You're outnumbered, you're outgunned, you're in somebody else's neighborhood. So the safest and critical thinking way is, let me let you know you will die if you touch me. Plain and simple. So now you got the option. You can walk away, I can walk away, we all go home with our families and live to see another day, or it can turn tragic. He didn't pull out his gun to intimidate him or to bluff or to show off. He pulled out his gun to let you know, I am not fighting, sir. I don't have no intentions on fighting you, and I don't want to fight you. If you try to fight me, you will die. And he threatened him on camera, threatened bodily harm. So you have to understand critical thinking. It ain't no trying to flash it or try to show it off. It's letting you know, I'm giving you the option of just being emotional and walk away and leave, or dying. That's critical thinking. He's not trying to shoot nobody, and you know what I mean? If he wanted some clout or was doing it for show or doing it for bragging, he could have led off with his wife. We all know the situation that's going on. I don't get into it. I don't bring women into nothing unless women is involved. But I don't get into other people's family members. I don't do none of that. I don't even talk to people's wives, whatever. None of my friends' wives, I don't even speak to them. If they speak to me, I say hi. That's just the way I was raised. You don't talk to another man's wife no matter what. So I'm not going to get into that. But there's a whole bunch of other tactics that we could have done that was very, very messy that we could have led with, other than a firearm. Firearms are very, very dangerous. And I hope this video gives y'all like a backstory and some sense, some common sense. It's common sense. It's very, very common sense. Who's fighting in 2025? Fights go bad. Somebody get on the phone, yo, they beating Johnnie Mac up. They ain't gonna say RB beating Johnnie Mac up. The podcast, they beating Johnnie Mac up. Niggas come running around, boom, boom, boom. Like, come on, man. I want y'all to be smart. I want y'all to really think before you type in those comments. Like, you know what I mean? Now, if you're trolling, all right, you're trolling. That's what you do for a living. You like to troll. Hey, keep doing what you do. But for the people that really think these other things, think again, man. You gotta think beyond the surface of what's on the surface. Now you deep clean, you wipe the top. No, you gotta make sure you get the crevices. You gotta get that. You gotta understand critical thinking, please, man, because it's kind of embarrassing. Like in 2025 that I should even be explaining this. Like, I'm 50 years old. I don't care about a clout or nothing. I have a very successful hookah business. I got a 6-figure hookah business that I've been in business since 2014. I got the podcast, the realest podcast ever that I'm a part of. And I'm starting my own podcast. So hopefully you watch this to the end. I got some big interviews coming up. Somebody very famous from New York that beat the feds. You know, beat the feds is 3%. You got a 3% chance to beat the feds. Not saying they can't be beat. I know 3 people that actually beat them. but it's a 3% chance. I went in and played guilty for the rip, but I didn't play with them folks. I actually wasted money, wasted 30 grand on a lawyer when I could have just. The feds give you real motherfucking lawyers, so that was dumb. So yeah, my next interview, I'm trying to set that up. Hopefully, I can drop Sunday or Monday, the federal interview, and then I got some other kingpins or whatever that I was in the feds with, that my friends was in the feds with, that was getting some serious paper. I'm tired of keep running back these same rat stories of these rat niggas and the same New York niggas, the same DC niggas, the same Detroit niggas. I want to give y'all something different. So hopefully y'all on my side now. For the ones that wasn't, for the people that encouraged me, let me know that my content was good, my journalism good. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm glad. I'm grateful for all of y'all. I'm very, very grateful. You got me over 500 subscribers. I can finally get monetized. So I'm very, very grateful. And I'm leaving with this story because, Bam say no more or whatever. Best friend of mine, partner. We got some business things that we do. And he called, like, you should have called me, and man, that shit wouldn't happen if I was there. I was like, no, if you wasn't there, then I wouldn't have been viral. I wouldn't have 500 subscribers. So sometimes you just gotta take the good with the bad and understand I'm always gonna come from a genuine, pure place of heart. I mean, I'm old, I'm pushing 50, so all these other viral social media antics, I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna be straightforward. If I don't like you, I'm gonna tell you I don't like you. I ain't gonna sugarcoat. I'm not gonna shake your hand. I'm gonna let you know I don't like you. It's just, it is what it is. So, thanks for tuning in. Critical thinking. If you don't know what critical thinking is, Google critical thinking. Go back to see my episode with Maj Toure, gun rights activist, just so you'll have better knowledge of what I was trying to explain. Thank you. And also, everybody DM Johnny Mac and send him the definition of accountability because for some reason that really triggered him. And I didn't think it was that bad of a word. So once again, Big Dan, Anonymous Source, signing off. Peace.